For early access to more videos like this, plus exclusive content, community discussions, and more, become a patron at patreon.com/BrucePoinsett.
At this point, talking about the ghetto funding the suburbs, can you just kind of expand upon that?
Yeah, that's something that we're looking to address. And this is fleshed out on Asada. In the 70s, I don't want to get dragged into that conversation, but in the 70s, they didn't have a slogan. They defunded our communities in the 70s from our social programming to basically invest in paramilitary police to deal with the Panthers and all the activism back in the 70s. So this whole defund the police, this whole thing, you have to look at it in context. In Portland police, what's the percentage of police you think that live in Portland? 82% of police don't live in Portland. Dang. So their tax money, all their pensions, all that money, that goes to the suburbs. That goes to where they're living at. So while we have our prices going up, our schools being defunded, just lower wage, all of these social problems that lead to bigger issues, the ghetto is funding the suburbs. We're literally just coming back to take our check back. All the tax breaks over these past 4 years, even Obama with all these tax breaks for the rich, for millionaires and billionaires, that's the exploitation of our labor. So all of this is just about what it's always been about. Money and resources. It's been stolen from our communities. We want that back so we can invest in fixing the issue in a holistic way and not just criminalizing everybody. So that's the human approach to that, is doing that. And people got to, again, just keep that in context. So the ghetto funding the suburbs is, and it comes back to why we want people to get politically engaged. Your tax money is going to be spent on something. Right now, it's going in the millionaire and billionaires' pockets. It's going to funding illegal wars. And you talk about slashing the Pentagon budget by 10%. They won't even do that. Like our military budget, you could, all the China, Japan, all of them, all the nations of the world could put their military budget together. We would still outspend every single government put together times 10. Even if we slash it by 40%, they won't even slash it by 10 to invest in addressing climate change, to invest in the gap between the rich and the poor, to invest in these social programming that can fix our communities, or at least help. You know what I'm saying? They're not even like looking to dive into that. To just if you think something is a bad idea, you won't even have the conversation to make it better. You won't even we're not even allowed to think about using our tax money to invest in our communities. Why is that? That's a question people got to start asking themselves on a basic level. Why is that?